Hey there guys, it's your boy Odin Spherson, and in this episode we're going to be doing a little bit more in our Minecraft world. We've gotten plenty of work done already, as you probably saw in the last episode, but this one I wanted to get a little, base set up in this village area I found. This is in the map section that's just to the south. We're gonna essentially have it as like the bottom center, because we're gonna do a 3x3 map grid eventually. So we just had to get a little base set up to where I could, build stuff here if I need to, set up a rail line proper. We gotta go down and build in a new mine, something to connect to the main rail line back to, Busak settlement. So I ended up digging a nice big stairway down the hill again, just like you guys are accustomed to at this point. Nothing fancy. We decided to go with 5 wide because this one's eventually going to be like a huge mine. And this one is going to run east to west rather than north to south. The other one will eventually get widened out, so, typical, standard, just like we've always done. And don't you worry, we'll have some extra surprises for you on the next one. But, first things first, just had to get all that set up. Now, for those of you who were wondering, this is what it looked like once it was finished. This is the village over here to the left. That's like the main house. Nothing fancy. So, over here, however, we're going to be setting up a farm. You guys will see this in the next episode. It took an awful long time to terraform this area out. Had to take out, I think, 3 meters high, couple thousand blocks of dirt, maybe use a couple decent, diamond pickaxes and whatnot. Definitely used a few, hoes, or as we affectionately call Santoses. And, had to get the farm set up because we wanted to make sure that we had enough food to feed 1,000 villagers and 1,000 players. Because why not? We're definitely going to want to build a mega farm at some point too, right? I mean, come on. So you got to have enough food, especially carrots. And to Robert, y'all going to build that big tunnel? Well, you asked for it. Here it is, played at super high speed. It takes 5 minutes 31 seconds to go from the beginning to the end on this mine rail. I really wish there was a way to make minecarts go faster, but the only way I can make that happen for you here is with the miracles of video magic. So we just sort of zoom through the tunnel, but even being played back at 5.5 times normal speed, it still takes this long to get from one settlement all the way over to the end of the tunnel near my village. So just imagine having to walk that. We did it a couple times, and we might make Santos do it, because he spends an awful lot of time AFK, and that just does not sit right with me or Juan. So look out for that. We might have something special for you to see that soon. So again, if any of you have any other requests for the Minecraft maps, be it another giant tunnel, some sort of elaborate rail system, a mega farm, some sort of giant building or a city, castles, cathedrals, whatever your beautiful little minds can conjure up, leave it down in the comments below, and we'll see if we can get to that, because that'd be a lot of fun. On the other side of things, we finally got this area set up here. I know it's been a while since the last Minecraft video. I'm gonna try doing them a little bit more often. Let me just stuff my face with some potatoes and get some wood, because we're gonna need to make sure that we have plenty of food and plenty of wood, because I'm going to turn this area into a kingdom. I found this village. It's one of the only villages that I've found that's like in a relatively convenient spot. It is a decent bit far away from Juan's area, but we'll take that with a grain of salt, I guess. We'll try to make something work. Maybe we can make some villagers spawn at Juan's area. Who knows? You never know. But in the meantime, it's just all about preparing, getting your assets laid out. In this case, I wanted this area to sort of look a little bit more medieval, so there's going to be a lot of wood, logs, a lot of cobblestone, stone. Might do something a little bit more ornate. Not entirely sure what we want to do just yet, but remember, your opinions and contributions are always welcome. Now, on the other side of things, we are definitely going to have to move that village. That village is going to be moved, and the next time you guys see content from us on this Minecraft world, the village will be moved. I can't exactly specify where. There will be a giant farm where I'm standing now. A significant amount of terraforming will be done. We want to make sure we get farms set up as well as farming for animals. So we're going to have stalls for, cows, pigs, chickens, sheep, horses, donkeys, llamas. And I think Juan found us a couple panda bears, so we'll get a couple of them in. I've already domesticated plenty of dogs. I think we've also got a couple birds that we found in the jungle area when we were originally exploring this section of the map, so that's fun as well. In the meantime, we've just been keeping ourselves busy with the massive amounts of digging and terraforming that we've had to do. All of you Minecraft and Sims players and probably NASA scientists wondering about Mars. Terraforming, it's just the most time-consuming process, isn't it? Uses up the most resources, but we do it because we just gotta have it the way we envision it in our minds, right? So we'll go to our extraordinarily dumb lengths to visualize and make our visuals of reality. So we got that going as well. Don't worry though, I'm sure we'll have that done by next time. Giant farm or something. I wanted to try doing like a giant semi-sphere. Sort of looked like, I don't know, like a multi-tiered tree of life where every tier of the tree is like a separate little area that's growing, food or something, be it wheat or carrots or beetroots or potatoes, whatever. But in the meantime, I have only found one cat at the moment, and he fought me. He did not want to be my friend, but I gave him enough fish, and he became my pal. And once he became my pal, I took him over. I told him where I was going to take him. He was a little bit, resistant, but he eventually agreed, and he came along with me. He journeyed into the village. We came through, and I closed the door behind him, much like I would probably close the door behind an actual cat. And it's just like, come on, kitty. We go over to our safe place. I introduced him to our horse. We haven't named our horse yet, but don't worry, I'm sure we'll come up with a name. You guys can come up with a name, leave it in the comments, and that'll be that. Outside of all of that, just your typical running into mobs. I think I got hit with like 40 tridents just trying to terraform the farm. I just right here against the water line. I didn't have any form of protection, and I honestly wasn't paying the most attention. So, that wasn't exactly good either. I need to pay attention. That's my thing. I get distracted, and I just, let things distract me. I can't help it. It just distracting. Gotta overuse and abuse the word, right? Now, we got this map here, and you can see sort of where the layout of all the buildings are and where the river is. That's going to look a lot different. We're also going to make this map bigger, so you'll be able to see the entire area. But the top right will pretty much be the farm area. Over to the bottom right, you can see that little mining house I built. That's pretty much going to be the transition area from the village to the castle. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do there yet. Me and Walton have yet to hammer out an exact deal over what we're going to do with that. The bottom left, I'm thinking about just sort of moving a few of the villagers' houses over there, making them larger, making the village a little bit more square-shaped rather than rectangular, get some more paths built. I'm probably going to go with dirt paths to start out with, and then we'll eventually upgrade to stone paths, but we'll see what we want to do. Going off your guys' feedback as well, like I said, this world is almost entirely built for you guys. So, with that said, here's another view of that giant tunnel. 5.5 minutes it takes to drive from one side to the other. It is 2,600 meters long. That is 2.6 kilometers. 2,600 blocks from one end to the other. And it's just gotten started. I'm sure we're going to make it a lot longer. The only reason we even found that many rails was because of mine shafts and, hidden chests and treasure chests and getting lucky and finding large quantities of iron. But, if you guys want to see something crazy, I've already told you what to do. So, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment below, tell us what you want us to do for the next video. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, help us grow our channel, it means a lot. And as always, we'll see you guys in Valhalla.